Wow, nice Defender. Man, does it sound good, and it's loud. It's overwhelmingly loud. Incredible. The suspension technology we have now is absolutely incredible. A ton of these are just gonna live in big cities. They're gonna live, in Beverly Hills. The interior layout is just different. Hello there folks, and welcome into the Truck King YouTube channel. We have something pretty special today, the Land Rover Defender OCTA. This is the most powerful, most expensive, and frankly just the most bonkers Defender you can buy, and I'm going to tell you all about it right now. Here is the heart of the beast. That is a twin turbocharged 4.4 liter V8 from BMW. It makes 626 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque sent through an 8-speed automatic transmission. And yes, this is by far the most powerful Defender that you can buy. Now, Defender OCTA, I kind of like it because it flies a bit under the radar. It still looks mostly like a standard Defender, save for a few things. First of all, you're going to see the little OCTA logo, that diamond, all over this thing. You're also going to notice on the lettering you get that gold outline, and you're going to notice your 3 marker lights up here in the grille. Now those marker lights are there because this thing is so wide. It's just over 80 inches wide, and that means it needs those marker lights. So yes, you can see this wide body kit that they've added right here, and that kind of gives it that big imposing stance, which is pretty cool, and it's going to give it more stability from behind the wheel. So yeah, it looks robust and cool, but without being over the top. At least that's what it looks like to my eyes. What do you guys think about the styling here on the OCTA? Let me know in the comments below. Let's take a peek at the back seat and the storage now. So I started like this so you can sort of see the storage position. So you can fold these nice and flat, which is nice if you want that space. Then your seat backs come up, stand up your headrests, and your seat bottoms flip forward just like that. So this is listed at over 38 inches of legroom, and it's plenty of legroom for me. No problem whatsoever. I can even move my feet forward a little bit, which I like. Headroom is massive in here. The one thing I'll point out is it drops over here by the door. So when I'm getting in and out of the Defender, I might have to duck a little bit, but once I'm in, it kind of bubbles up and I have loads of headroom. So yes, this second row for a full-size adult is plenty big. When it comes to amenities, I get my own HVAC controls down there and a pair of USB-C ports, which I appreciate. Plus always the little shelf with a couple of cup holders right there. Now let's go out back and look at the cargo space. So some more classic Defender features back here. First of all, the exterior spare tire and the massive side hinged swing gate. And that reveals quite a bit of storage space back here. Actually, if I lean in here, I can just get to the back of that seat. You can see our camera bags there to give you a sense. But yes, this Defender 110 is definitely set up for storage space and for people in that second row, and I appreciate that. When it comes to features back here, we do have a plug over here in the corner with 180 watts available. We get a 12-volt plug back here too. And one feature that I think is always neat at the back end of Defenders is you can control the air suspension using some buttons right here. So you can lift up just the rear end of the vehicle, but more importantly, you can drop it down. Let's see if it'll drop. I think I need the key in my pocket. Okay, wait, pause, hold. And now I've got it figured out. So as I was saying, there's buttons over here. When I hold this down button, it drops just the rear end of the vehicle. And this is all about loading stuff in, whether it's your groceries or just heavy stuff you want to put into the back end of your Defender. When you drop this rear bumper by a few inches, it just makes it that much easier to come back here and lift stuff and drop it in there. So that's always a cool feature. And then you can even bring it back up. Now the fully up position, I'm not sure why you'd want to control that from the rear end. My only other thought is hooking up a trailer. Maybe you want to bring your hitch underneath and then lift the air suspension so the hitch goes up into the trailer. But yeah, still kind of a neat feature to have those buttons just at the rear of your Defender. I have to mention towing and payload now. So max towing here on the Defender OCTA is 3,500 kilograms. That's just over 7,700 pounds. And then let's look at the payload over here on the door jamb sticker. And it is a rather depressing 825-pound payload rating on this thing. So while I know it's ready for an adventure based on its off-road specs, with the payload that it has, you're not taking a lot of people or stuff with you on that adventure. Hi everybody, I've got to cut into this video and tell you about these Giddy Ups. This is a product we really believe in here at Truck King, and it's simple. Hang it up in your truck, it fits every kind of truck, and it's going to help you climb up and in. Great for your kids, maybe your parents, or anyone who just needs a little bit of help climbing up into their truck. We all know trucks are getting taller. So if you're interested, head into the description and hit the link there, head over to the Truck King store and get yourself a set of Giddy Ups today. Before we take off here in the Octa, I have to show you some of the technology inside because it's pretty cool. And the first thing I want to start with is simply all of the off-road information that Land Rover offers. And I actually think Land Rover does this better than almost any other brand. And I'll show you what I mean. Starting with this. This is the vehicle dimensions page. And just look at that. It's giving you all of your relevant information. Approach angle, there's your breakover angle, departure angle, your overall length, and your wheelbase, plus your width and height. I think that's cool. And watch, it's responsive. If I lift the air suspension up, it'll lift up the vehicle, and then it's actually going to show you what your angles are with that lifted suspension, which once again, I've never seen any other brand do. So in real time, you can actually look at it and go, yes, I just approved my approach and departure, and 37 degrees of approach and 41 of departure, 29 breakover. Those are solid numbers. So that's the first page I wanted to show you. Then we can click back here to the apps and we will go into 4x4 information. So first you get this general 4x4 info screen. I love having altitude, showing whether your diffs are locked and then showing your off-road angles there. Weight sensing, this is unique to Land Rover too. If you drive into water, it'll show you exactly where on the vehicle the water actually is. And then obviously that white line is the do not cross line. And Land Rover says you can go through 1 meter of water. And then even these explanations I feel like are stronger than other brands offer. I know this stuff, you can find it in the owner's manual, but Land Rover brings it more to the forefront. This just explains what every one of these drive modes does, and it explains it really in depth. It tells you exactly what the vehicle is trying to accomplish. And I think it's important, once you understand what the drive mode is doing behind the scenes, you can drive sort of in sync with it. So I love these explanations. I'm not going to read them all out to you. If you want to read them, you can just pause the video and check them out. But I think Land Rover honestly does this better than any other brand out there. And then you also have your configurable terrain response. This allows you, as it says, to personalize your off-road preferences. So we'll come back here. There's a few more things I want to show you. Next up, the body and sole seats. So obviously this has nothing to do with off-roading, but this is a neat feature here in this Octa. This is the first Land Rover to get these seats, is here in the Octa. And what's going on, if I go to sensory audio and turn that on, you can see the little description there. And that is really transferring, especially the bass, into your body. So as you listen to your music, you're really feeling the music as well through your seat. And then when I come over here to wellness and activate that, you're going to hear it. It plays this soothing music, and you can go from calm over here on the left to invigorate over here on the right. And yeah, as it's playing, it's just giving me this sort of subtle, smooth vibration up through the seat into my body. It's cool. It allows me to feel the bass without my ears being overpowered by the bass. And I really like it. I'm not sure I would personally use these wellness modes, but the sensory audio with my own music, I would absolutely use. So that is cool technology here in the Octa. Now finally, the last thing I'm going to show you, first let me shut that off just so it's not too loud. Let's go into the cameras and I'll show you the camera system because it's pretty impressive here too. So first of all, you can actually zoom in on specific corners with your little 3D Defender, and you can drive and actually see that little 3D Defender moving, which in an off-road scenario is really neat. Honestly, just in a parking scenario is also very useful. And you can do the same thing, front camera, rear camera. You can always tell it where you want to actually be looking. And then also I can activate the off-road cameras. This gives you your little off-road stats over there, your off-road specs, but then also the underbody view. So as I roll forward, it's going to show you what's underneath your vehicle. Now, that's not a live view. It's taking the image from just in front of the vehicle and then superimposing it there, but It gives you a great sense for where those wheels are, if you're driving over rocks or something, where the rocks are, and then the fact that those wheels turn in real time and are responsive, that's a really great view for off-roading. And then you can get this view too, looking down the sides of your vehicle. Once again, gives you a great sense for those front wheels and where they're placed. And then finally, the towing camera, that's going to line up with your hitch right there and yeah, help you hook up a trailer. So a lot of great camera views here on the Defender OCTA 2. And yes, the actual hardware here is impressive, but the software and the technology is quite impressive. Another bit of cool tech, active exhaust. So it can make the Defender OCTA sound like this in normal mode, or the Defender OCTA can sound like this in dynamic mode. And now let's drive, folks. And first, you know we got to feel the power. We're in dynamic mode. Foot to the floor. Wow. Nice, Defender. Man, does it sound good, and it's loud. It's overwhelmingly loud when that power hits. Honestly, not a lot of lag there either. I didn't feel very much turbo lag to speak of whatsoever. The shifts, super sharp, super quick. That was all the performance I want out of a vehicle that costs this much. So off the line, really nicely done. And how much does it cost? Well, we got to get that out of the way early. Here in Canada, the Defender OCTA starts at $198,000. So it's a $200,000 luxury SUV. So with that price in mind, yes, I do expect the performance to be ridiculous, but it absolutely was, and it did meet my expectation. But now let's go talk about the handling. Now we're here in one of my favorite little twisty windy sections of road, so we can feel this thing. And again, we're in dynamic mode, and first of all, you just feel it stiffen up right away. And coming through these corners, oh yeah, nice and flat. And honestly, in a vehicle this big and heavy, you'd expect a little bit more oversteer, but it's just not doing that, or understeer, sorry, I should say. Let's feel it in this corner. Nice! Oh, and then power out of the corner. Yes! OCTA. Man, incredible. The suspension technology we have now is absolutely incredible, that this SUV can come through a section like that and just feel like a sports car, feel absolutely dead flat, not understeering whatsoever, didn't feel like it was pushing wide. And then when you ask for the power, it's right there, and it sounds like this. Really good, Defender. Now, of course, right now I'm focused on on-road, and this video is all about on-road, but this thing is also an off-road monster, and that's what they built it to be, the absolute ultimate Defender. If you want the best Defender for doing what I'm doing now and hustling around some twisty, windy roads, or for heading out into the wilderness, this is the one you're gonna want to get. Now, I did get a chance to have some fun with the OCTA, and yes, that's Dad back behind me on the tractor, and it took him and the snowblower to get me in here, but I was able to play around in the snow. So I took off at first, kind of cautiously, and as you can see, I did immediately get stuck. But here's where you got to be careful in the snow. Before you start to dig in too deep, if you feel yourself lose forward momentum, you want to reverse. This time I took a bit of a run at it and gave it all the power. Now, we did have one pathway cleared out there, but still I wanted to bury at least half of this thing in the deep snow, and you can see it performed well. It made sure it found the grip. Power did feel like it was getting to all four wheels when it needed to be. And then maybe most importantly, that air suspension. When you can lift the body up and totally clear the snow and make sure nothing is dragging behind you, that makes this vehicle that much more capable when you're driving in the deep powder. So yes, this was just one little snowy off-road test, but I gotta say, this OCTA, especially considering it only had all-season tires on it, did pretty well. Plus, it sounded good doing it. But then we can also be honest and take it a step further. A ton of these are just gonna live in big cities. They're gonna live, in Beverly Hills, because that's where people buy SUVs like this. And a lot of them will never see time at the racetrack, and they'll never see time on an off-road trail. And that's okay. These manufacturers know that, but they also know they have to offer these types of vehicles, because there's always going to be a buyer for this top spec of luxury SUV. So just coming at it from that angle, we can zoom in on the more sort of luxurious features, which means I'll take it out of dynamic mode now. We'll put her over into comfort mode. And exactly as the name suggests, the exhaust quiets right down. Suddenly I can't hear the engine anymore. It's got a little bit more body roll to it now. Suspension feels a little bit softer, which means it's just swallowing up that road underneath me a little bit better. And now I can just cruise in ultimate comfort. And another thing I really like about the Defender is the fact that the sight lines are so good. I have this tall, commanding seating position. I can see all the way around me, get a good sense for the vehicle around me. Combine that with, the comfort and comfort mode. And this thing can also just be an absolute mile eater out on a highway, and that's the blend you want. So again, there's really no compromise in any one area for any of the other areas. This vehicle will truly do it all at that price point. I would hope so, but yes, it just gives you that sense of it's going to handle anything just fine. I want to mention the competition here too. You're talking about the top-end Mercedes G-Wagons, some of those big BMW SUVs. Mostly the stuff coming from Germany is what this Defender is going to compete with. And in that way, Defender has always offered something a little different. The interior layout is just different. English manufacturers to me have always been about sort of subtracting, offering you more of a simple interior, where German manufacturers are generally much more about more buttons and more controls. So there's just a bit of a different feel to the interior as well. And a lot of times I think, a customer who's going for one of these top spec SUVs, coming to Land Rover, what are you getting over the other brands? And I think that's what you're getting. You're getting that unique Defender styling on the exterior, and then a bit more of that sort of simplified, elegant look on the interior. Those things might draw you over here to the Defender, say more so than a G-Wagon. And with that, folks, we're coming to the end of this video, and I think the summary here is pretty clear to me. The Defender OCTA is the ultimate Land Rover in the lineup. Some of the other models sure might be better at the on-road stuff, but if you look at everything, off-road chops combined with on-road performance and comfort, yes, this right here has to be the ultimate Land Rover. So folks, with that, I'm done. Please now drop in the comments, let me know what you think of this pretty ridiculous Defender OCTA. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit join, become a member of our channel, and then come right back here to Truck King and see what we're testing next. See ya.